baby sleep, it's always educated to make sure they're not spending too much time rotated one way or the other.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that?
I'm very passionate about this. I have a lot of thoughts on this. I see a lot of posterior left or posterior right flat spot that usually comes from a head rotation preference. If a kid loves left rotation, they're going to start developing a posterior left flat spot. And then the second big classification that you see there is plagiocephaly. So plagiocephaly is going to be more of just a posterior flat spot. A little bit more interesting to deal with because a lot of times these kids actually have the ability to go left and right. And I don't want to say that they're just lazy, but they need a lot of encouraging through the neurology and just more activity there. But the biggest thing that I speak to with parents, when they come in and I've got a 2-month-old or 3-month-old, which is best case scenario of catching it that early. When we're at home, I'm like, hey, we need to make sure that we're encouraging the neurology to be going this way. We need to be super active with them. But the flip side is kids in general right now spend way too much time on their back. And it doesn't matter if it's sleeping. This is another pretty charged subject that I get into a lot in my office. Pretty much every other culture around the world, within 4 to 8 weeks, kids are sleeping on their bellies. That's actually the optimal position for their spine and their neurology as well. We're also kind of led to believe that like SIDS, they're going to suffocate, right? All this stuff. I have my thoughts on it, I have my opinions on it, but the optimal position, and it's funny too, because I tell parents, I'll tell moms at 2 months old, I'm like, hey, you're probably going to think I'm crazy. And if it makes you more comfortable, wait until they're rolling, especially when they have a flat spot on their head. As soon as they can get to sleeping on their belly, I want you to start with naps. I know you're going to probably have some anxiety around this. So if you need to, sit there and stare at them while they're napping and get comfortable with it.